Welcome to today's Retirees with Certified Financial Planner Wayne Maslyk of Great Lakes Benefits and Wealth Management. As you can see, our set is a little bit different. We are actually on location in Wayne's office.
Yeah, this is where it all happens.
This is where you meet your clients.
Yeah, right here. You know, if I'm not in my Elyria office, I'm
This
right
is
here.
one of your offices.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
And we decided to take the show on the road during this time, mainly because of this virus that's going on.
Right.
Our studio is, they just trying to limit some of the activity in the studio. So we decided to come out and be part of Wayne's office for a little while.
So you didn't want me there.
We, not we. We've actually been doing this with a couple of our clients.
Yeah.
We're just now starting to bring some of the local folks back into the studio.
Yeah, something.
But this virus has shaken up the world. I'm sure your clients have been dealing with it. Have you been fielding calls from clients about it, or?
Yeah, not. You know, we talk over the years. When we set up folks' portfolios and income plans and financial plans, they're pretty well diversified. So,
Sure.
some of their assets will feel some pain when we had, big pullbacks like we did in March, but not all of their assets. And the pain they did feel, wasn't too bad at all for most,
Sure.
unless they're very aggressive investors. Like, my growth portfolio, my most aggressive, has the least amount of clients in there because, most retirees, which is the, lion's share of my business, they're not going to take aggressive growth steps, but some do. And, those are the ones that feel more pain. A more balanced or conservative portfolio, you felt pain, but nowhere near the market drop.
Sure. Now, are you seeing, and this is just curiosity on my part, are you seeing clients, you're getting these stimulus monies into homes, into families and things. Are they hoarding this? Are they spending this? Or are they just sitting on cash? Or
Yeah, I mean, most of my clients, it's a nice little extra, but it doesn't affect their lifestyle or anything. It just
Okay.
goes in the bank and it is what it is.
right?
So obviously some of the younger ones are, people on a more, tight budget. It comes as a nice blessing, an extra grand or two, and, I was in ABC Warehouse a little longer ago, a month or so ago, and had to get some electronics, and they're busy as can be. And the guy had said, yeah, once those stimulus checks started flowing, he said, it's been nonstop.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was in there actually over the weekend too here. We're in June now, so just a week or so ago, and he said it's never stopped. It's just constant. So for some stores, business is good.
Sure. Now, this just jumped in my head. It's not on the notes here. The stimulus money, how is that going to affect taxes for next year? Do we know that yet?
I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm sure I would assume it's going to count as income. But there's a lot of stimulus going on. There's business stimulus,
Sure.
the PPP or the loans, and then the EIDL advances and loans additionally on top of that. Then you have the unemployment. Was it the PUA style unemployment
Sure.
for certain workers, and then the unemployment incentive, that a lot of folks are getting. So there's a lot of money flowing, and there's a lot of people spending money,
Right.
which is it's a good thing. I read an article the other day that the S&P 500, which is more a true makeup of the market, the economy, and people are wondering, how is this market coming back? The S&P was in the low 2000s,
Sure.
a month or two ago,
Right.
and now it's at 3,000 ish, give or take. And even myself, how's this happening, right? With companies shut down and all that, but 55% of the companies that make up the S&P 500 are COVID-friendly companies. So they're actually benefiting or thriving in what's going on. Healthcare companies,
Sure.
tech
Okay.
companies,
Right.
companies like that.
Okay.
So that's
Wow.
what's keeping it up.
Right.
Not all the companies. It's not like it's all hunky glory out there. But
Right.
but that's what's keeping the market rebounding.
Sure. Now, when we're almost out of time for this segment, but we're going to talk a little bit about this virus chaos. And one of the things that we're going to talk about today is your person, your spirits. How are you handling this?
Yeah, you had asked if I'm getting calls, and we're meeting again with clients. So my clients will wear masks throughout the meetings, and obviously we keep our office clean and tidy after every meeting. But some, being home all the time, you get a lot of time to think.
Yes, you do.
So people, are coming in and, hey, we've kind of reevaluated things, and so they're changing up some of their plans, whether it's travel overseas, whether it's how aggressive they were with their money, whether it's how much money they normally kept at the bank. Some folks are changing things up a bit. So that's one thing I want to talk about. The listeners and viewers out there, what are they going through mentally or emotionally?
Sure.
Not just with the money part, but with their lifestyle.
Right.
And it's affecting people in different ways.
Sure, absolutely. Well, friends, we've got to take a little break right here, but we just want to remind you, this is Today's Retirees. You can get a hold of Wayne a couple of different ways. You can go, obviously, to his website, which is a nice, easy way to do it, todaysretirees.com, todaysretirees.com. On that website, you'll find links to Wayne's YouTube channel. You can look at these videos that we have done through the past several years. You can also call his office at 866-626-3990, and you can set up an appointment and you can come in and talk to Wayne about your family's finances. We'll be back right after this.